Hello, it's Imogen from Red Wing Solutions. Now, one of the things we commonly get asked as HR consultants is how to help a day nursery owner or a nursery manager calculate holiday when someone returns from maternity leave partway through the holiday year. So I've put up on the screen a typical question that we might be asked. Jenny's returning from maternity leave partway through the holiday year. Please can you help me calculate her holiday entitlement? Well, we can. So let's give you some data that we're going to use to show you how we would calculate it. So the data we're going to use is that their holiday year is the 1st of January to the 31st of December, a very common holiday year. She gets 28 days a year, including bank and public holidays, as a full-timer. That is what's known as the statutory entitlement, because 5.6 or 28 days, if you work 5 days a week, is the minimum amount of holiday that someone can receive. And when she comes back from her maternity leave, luckily, she's had a flexible working request approved and she's going to do 3 days a week. And she's returning on the 15th of July. Those are all of the dates we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we would work this out. And basically, we would go to this website. So it's called Calculate Your Holiday Entitlement. It's a government website. It enables you to do all of these calculations, and then you can print out the answers to show Jenny how you've arisen at the calculations that you've come to, which is always very useful. So let's just pop in some data. So we're going to want to base it on days worked per week, because we know that she's going to come back doing 3 days and she does 5 days now. We know that she is starting and leaving during the holiday year, because we've got to work out the holiday entitlement remaining for her. So what we're going to do is treat her as a leaver, and we'll then do it as her starter afterwards. Okay, so we will say that she has left, and she is going to end her employment as a 4-day-a-week person on the 14th of July 2023. Yeah. And the holiday year starts on the 1st of January 2023. Now what that's going to do is then give us a figure of what she's accrued before the 14th of July, put in 5 days a week, so that's what she's going to work. And that says she's going to get 15 days. So all you could do is you could take that URL at the top and you could click on it, save it, copy, paste it into a document to show Jenny, because you don't need to print it. Or you could just right click on here and press print, and then have that calculation, if you like, arisen. And what I like about the government website is down here it shows you what data you put in, which gave you the figures that you came to. So if you have made a dog's dinner of it, you can print it off and see that you've made a dog's dinner. So then what we're going to do is we're going to want to go back and actually believe that she's a starter. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to say someone starting partway through the year. So this is the second part of Jenny's calculation, and we're going to say continue. She's going to start on the 15th of July, because that's when she's returning from having her baby with maternity leave, and she's now going to have the same holiday start date of the 23rd for 2023, the 1st of January, and she's now going to work 3 days a week. And that's saying that between the 15th of July, get your teeth in, until the 31st of December this year, she's going to accrue a further 8.5 days. So her entire entitlement for the year will be made up of 15 plus 8.5 to get her entitlement for the year. I hope that's been really useful and explains to you how we would go about calculating something to answer, as I say, this question, which is, I'll go back to the screen. She's returning from maternity leave, and we need to know how to do that. I'll show you that again. It's always useful to see it again. She is returning from maternity leave part-time, and it's midway through the holiday year. Help! And don't feel embarrassed to say it's complicated to do that. So if you haven't used the government website to do that, that's what I'd advise you to do. If you need any assistance with any aspect of HR for your day nursery, just give us a call. It's all the details below this video, and we'll be happy to help you.